Been a really long time since I've thought about my application to medical school. The biggest thing that I tell students is to highlight the things you're good at or the things that you're really loving. Pursue things that you love and then somehow tie them into how they will help you in the healthcare world. I love working with my hands. I love talking to people. In college, I had a job as a phlebotomist at the Veterans Hospital. It was like super great for my schedule because it was in the mornings from 6 to 8 a.m. for 2 hours, 5 days a week. It didn't interfere with classes. I got to meet patients, got to tiptoe into healthcare. I also worked as a waitress because this actually brought in the money. And I really enjoyed working with people, talking with people, meeting new customers. And I talked about both of those jobs during my med school interview. Some people think that you can't put a waitressing job on your application. But I think if you're able to appropriately tie it to how it will help you be a better medical student, resident, physician, then everything that you have done is worth putting on your application. Shadowing wise, just shadow as many people and as broadly as humanly possible because it will give you a better idea of whether or not you actually want to go to medical school or not. Volunteering wise, find an organization that you truly believe in. It doesn't necessarily have to be healthcare forward, but if you volunteer in something that you love, then you're going to enjoy it more and you're going to be able to talk about it more easily during your application and interview process. Class-wise, I was kind of heavy into the sciences and humanities. I got a bio and psych degree during undergrad. Took a lot of all the basic science classes. My favorite class that prepared me really well for medical school was histology. And then I also loved the humanities, and so my psychology classes were very informative and I really enjoyed them. I wouldn't say that the psych degree was necessarily helpful with me getting into medical school or thereafter, but it was something that I just really enjoyed. And lastly, do things that set you apart and highlight them on your application. Okay, so for me, I was a college athlete and that was a huge component of my application. Most people recognize the amount of time, energy, and dedication that it takes to do a sport at such a high level, and especially do it in college. I knew that was a huge talking point for me, and so that's what I did my personal statement on. But my biggest piece of advice is to do things that you love and then weave them into how they will make you a better person, physician, etc.